Hello everyone and welcome. This is the Silent K and today we're going to be jumping right into some MegaMek. Hello Mr. McGorilla, good morning sir, and hello Varank, I understand you're also in the chat. We are going to be picking up right where we left off last week. We are in the middle of combat. We are trying to capture the pilot who ejected from the Wolverine and is now being carried by the Panther, which is around here somewhere. There's the Panther. The Panther has our objective in its hand. So we need to do something about that. Thin King, hey, how's it going? Started an IRL Hinterlands campaign with actual physical pieces and maps. Oh my goodness. You found someone to play against? Congratulations. That is the dream right there. If I could find someone to play against on a regular basis, you guys would not see me here every week. Not that I don't love you guys, but it's not quite the same as tabletop. Live in a big enough city there are meetups? Okay, well, I mean, to be fair, honestly, my work interferes more with my ability to meet up with people than the stream does. I understand the local place has Battletech every Wednesday, but unfortunately, I'm never off on Wednesdays, so I don't get to do that. In the meantime, it is the enemy ace's turn to move. The enemy ace being the officer. The ace is the... Yes, the Highlander is the enemy ace. Okay, well, let's go ahead and insert Princess into all of the bots that are ghosted currently. Okay, Bullfrog appears to be making his way off the board. Princess has replaced... hold on, let me see this. Princess has replaced all of the enemies, but I don't see anyone retreating. So I don't know if he is... He's taken heavy damage is what he's listed as. So he's not crippled. So he shouldn't be trying to withdraw just yet. Let's start with Hoser, who is currently a 1-2 movement profile due to his heat levels. We'll go ahead. Is it worth advancing a hex? Yes, it is, because otherwise he has no targets whatsoever. Let's see. The Man-O-War C will hold off on the Cronus. We'll hold off on the Stalker. And go ahead and move his 4 hexes. Now, we'll take this opportunity to go 3 hexes in turn. Oh, hey Rank. I know you said that you were here, but that was like 20 minutes ago. So it's good to see you in the live chat now that I'm here too. Let's see. Tsubasa and the Grizzly. Like to continue closing. He can go 5 hexes this turn. That shouldn't make him a target. Ash would like to get the Bullfrog in her medium range in his back. So 3, 4, 5. If we go there, we are ever so slightly in his rear arc at a range of 5 hexes. So that should be just about perfect for shooting him in the back. Let's see, the Clint. Let's see, the Griffin is our officer. He is the 4-6. He's not really a threat. This Griffin is a 1-3. He is kind of a threat. So let's go ahead. We'll have our Clint start closing on him. We'll get to a range of 5 hexes. Okay, so the Locust is starting to move out. What do we got? We've got the Cronus, we've got the Champion. That's about it. We'll have the Champion move 7 hexes. I'll get him some evasion. I'll also get him close range with his medium laser into the back of Bullfrog, which is fine. Stiletto. And maybe Stiletto's built up some heat. So maybe we can jump in here. I want to be behind Bullfrog, but not so that we can shoot Bullfrog in the back, but so that, wait, the Panther needs to be our target. We need to get in the Panther's side if we can. Or maybe his back at a range of 4 hexes. 2, 4, 5. Let me see. We'll have to go 3 hexes. We'll go 3 hexes into the back of the Panther and try to shoot his leg off or something. The Highlander needs a 3 to get up, gets a 10. Our Man-O-War needs a 4 for jumping with a leg actuator. Needs a 4, gets a 7. They missed that. I wish there had been a pop-up or something saying, hey, by the way. So with the ER large, I think we can skip that and we'll do 1, 2, 3 medium pulses on 4s and the SRM on a 6. Let's see, the Stalker, we've got the Maxim on an 11. That's not great. We've got the foot platoon on a 10. That's not much better. 4, 5, 6. Well, mainly because he's evasive and because we ran this turn. We'll skip the mediums. We'll do a pair of, or a quartet of 11s. Oh, wait. A quartet of 11s. 11s are almost as likely as Hoser hitting on 5s. I disagree. Hoser has a history of hitting 3 out of 4 or 2 out of 3 on 5s. On 11s, we're likely to hit with 1. But speaking of Hoser, who is Hoser's target this turn? We got the Maxim, we got the foot platoon, we've got this Griffin here. The Griffin on a 9, the Maxim on an 8. We'll do 1, 2, 3. No, we'll do 1, 2 on 8s on the Maxim. I'm not trying to be heated up for next turn. Let's see, the Champion was going to go into the back of Bullfrog on a 3 and a trio of 3s. And a medium laser on a 3 as well. That puts us at 5 heat over. But hopefully we can bag us a Highlander this turn. Tsubasa, who does not have a Gauss rifle anymore. We can go for the Griffin on a 5. We can go for Bullfrog on the left side on a 4. We go for the Scorpion on a 5. That's not a bad shot either. And a 7 with the medium, and a 7 with the LRMs. And the small pulse, we can hit Bullfrog on an 8. We've got the heat sink, so why not? The Clint into the back of Bullfrog on 5s. So yeah, that'll be 12, that'll be 4, and that'll be 3. That puts us 2 heat over into the back of Bullfrog. Ash with the medium lasers. I kind of want to take out this Griffin who's shooting at us. The Griffin needs a 6 to hit us with the PPC. We need 5s to hit him with a bunch of medium lasers. We'll do all 6 lefts and 2 of the rights. Did we? Yeah, we've already taken a hit on one of our double heat sinks, so we're not going to be firing at full speed. Plus we overheated a bit last turn, so we're going to do all 6 of the lefts and 2 of the rights. That puts us 2 heat over. Alright, the Highlander. As Stiletto, with 2 medium lasers, catches her on the left arm and the right torso down to 3 and 8 in those locations, and 5 SRMs. So the left torso, right arm, right leg, left leg, and right arm again down to 10 on that arm. Missed with the LRM 20. The Griffin catches Ash in the right leg with the PPC down to 9 armor. Stiletto at the Panther catches him in the left torso rear down to 6 structure. The right leg takes 2 medium pulse lasers down to 6 structure. And the SRM4 to the center torso and the left torso rear. Critting on his SRM4 ammo for 80 damage. The Panther ejects. I wonder what that means for our capture pilot. I guess that's up to RNGesus. We will see if we capture that pilot. If not, I guess they got destroyed in the ammunition explosion. Well, that's unfortunate. The Stalker catches the Maxim in the right side on an 11, costs it half its movement points, down to 10 armor. And the LRM5s to the left side costs it another movement point, so it is down to... it's down to a 3-5 movement profile. That is not bad for a hover transport with no armor. And, yeah, on 11s, we landed... we landed 3 out of 6 on 11s. So yeah, that is actually about as likely as Hoser hitting on 5s, about 50%. The Scorpion misses. Hoser misses on a pair of 8s, unfortunately. The Vedette misses Ash on a 7. The Vedette hits Stiletto in the center torso on a 5, down to 23. The Champion hits the Highlander in the left arm with the autocannon 10, down to 5 armor there. ER mediums to the left leg and right torso rear, down to 26 on the leg, down to 1 on the right torso rear. ER medium to the left arm for 7, down to 13, critting on his shoulder. Medium laser to the right leg for 5, down to 12 structure, critting on his foot and a heat sink. The Panther misses Stiletto on a 9. And gets an 8. The Locust catches Ash in the center torso with a machine gun for 2, down to 25. The Grizzly, Tsubasa, misses the Scorpion with the large pulse and the medium pulse, but does land 8 LRMs to the left side critical, stunning the crew for a turn. Does the capture pilot do a Mission Impossible and surf the falling Panther arm to the ground? That remains to be seen. As of right now, our captured pilot is not on the field. So we'll have to finish eliminating the escorts, and then we'll be able to determine whether or not we've captured our capture pilot. But in the meantime, it's kind of like a Schrodinger's pilot situation. Let's see. The Clint missed with the ER large. Dang. Medium pulse to the left leg, medium laser to the right leg, critting on his hip and a heat sink. Okay, so that's 2 heat sinks, a hip and a shoulder, was it? Foot and a shoulder, yes. So the Highlander is in bad shape. The Maxim misses on a bunch of 11s, does land a pair of SRMs on a 10 to the right torso and right leg. That's appropriate. He was with a Panther. Ash at the Griffin, right torso, left torso, down to 15 in those locations. Left arm, down to 4 armor, and critting on his lower arm and upper arm. Right leg, left leg, both down to 13. Piloting checks. The Griffin, 128, the one that just took all those medium lasers, took 20 plus, needs a 4, gets a 6, stays standing. The Highlander needs a pair of 8s for getting his leg, or needs a trio of 8s for getting his leg, or his foot, his hip, and 40 plus. Gets an 11 and a 3, goes down on his left side, takes 9 damage to the left torso and right arm. Steve Pyatt needs an 8 to avoid hurting the pilot, gets a 3, needs a 7 to avoid going unconscious, gets a 6. Steve Pyatt, pilot of the Highlander, is unconscious for at least 1 round. Stiletto needs a 4 to stay standing, gets the 4, barely. Stiletto will be kicking the Scorpion in the right side, I assume. Yes, in the right side on a pair of 3s. The Clint will kick Bullfrog in the left side on a -4. And Ash. Ash can punch the Locust on a 7 twice. We'll try it. The Locust misses Ash on a 6, gets a 5. The Cronus kicks the Scorpion in the right side twice, destroys the Scorpion. The Clint kicks the Highlander in the left torso for 9, down to 13, critting on his jump jet. And the Man-O-War punches the Locust in the head for 9, critting on his life support and forcing Ambrose first consciousness check, needs a 3, gets a 7. The Locust needs a 5 for missing a kick, gets an 11. Let's see. The Griffin is down to 7 heat. The Bullfrog is up to 8, and that will be going down next turn because he's not going to take any actions. Our Clint is up to 2 heat. Our Champion is up to 5 heat. Our Man-O-War is down to 2. And their Griffin is down to 5. Life support is not a kill. Life support is kind of weird. In hostile environments, it can cause damage to the pilot, and if your heat becomes excessive, it can cause damage to the pilot. But life support systems is not the same as a cockpit crit. No, it is not a kill. It does mean that if he doesn't manage his heat, he will be taking hits for it, though. So that can have a pretty significant effect, especially on a mech that tends to run hot. We've rolled off. We both rolled 7s. They got it naturally. We got it with a +3 bonus. And then on the roll off, we got an 11. They got a 3. We're at 83%. They're at 35%. I remember really bad stuff going on. Time for Inferno missiles. I don't know if we have any Inferno missiles in this battle. Wyvern is not in this one, I don't think. And he's going with SRMs with Inferno ammo. That said, they're down to let's see, they've got a vedette, they've got Bullfrog, who's unconscious, they've got a Griffin, they've got a vedette and a Locust, they've got a Griffin down here, they've got a Maxim here, and that's really about it. Their Spider, oh, I thought the Spider ejected. He is missing both legs and an arm, but he has apparently not ejected. Okay, well. I'd say we've got them pretty well in hand, so I don't think I would say bad stuff is going on. But no, we don't have Inferno missiles, unfortunately. Let's see. The Stalker will move forward 5 hexes. Try to close on those guys. Hoser will be closing on those guys as well. Maybe at a walk this turn. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe it'll walk this turn and a walk next turn and a walk the turn after. We'll see. Let's see. Ash and the Mana War. They won initiative. Why does it feel like none of them have gone? Clint, Tsubasa and the Grizzly with no Gauss Rifle. Yeah, let's go ahead. We'll advance 6 hexes on Bullfrog. Maybe we'll get the kick on him or something. The Maxim is getting into our flank. The Locust is getting into our flank. Four. That's into the back of the Locust with our medium pulses. That works for me. With 1 evasion, I think we're okay. The champion will be 1 evasion into the back of the vedette. Okay, I'm looking at the monitor and I can tell you guys could hear that. I'm sorry. The perks of living on a busy street. Ash will jump into the side of the vedette, maybe? Okay, the Griffin is getting into the side of Ash. Like, oh, wait, Ash fell down. That's no good. Clint into the back of the Griffin into head kicking height. Okay, yeah, Mana War needs a 4 for landing with a damaged leg actuator. Needs a 4, gets a 3, goes down on the right torso rear. Well, son of a gun. Critted on a double heat sink, the medium laser, and the engine. Takes 3 damage to the right arm as well for 6 armor remaining. Damn. Sounded like Godzilla. Yeah, I'm sure it did. Alright, Stiletto into the back of the Locust on 6s and 4s. We'll build up some heat for that. We'll go at an 8. The Stalker, we've got the Maxim on 8s as well. We'll do the ER larges, we'll do the ER mediums. We'll skip the mediums on 12s and the SRMs on 12s, and we'll do the LRMs on 8s. We'll go 4 heat over for that. Almost wonder if we should put pilot rolls on edge. I don't think that's an option, actually. Set edge triggers. Through armor crit. KO check. Through armor crit. No. There is no edge trigger for piloting roles. I wish there was. With as much edge as we have, it wouldn't be a problem. Champion into the back of the vedette on 4s. We'll do the targeting computer and 3 ERs and the medium for 6 heat over. The Grizzly into Bullfrog. Can we go for the head on 3s? We can do the head on 3s. Yes, please. And the LRM 10 on a -2. 2 + 2 -6. Oh, these are clan LRMs, no minimum range. Yes. Okay, the Clint into the back of the Griffin on 7s and 5s. And Ash with the Griffin on 10s, I guess. Because she fell. She was supposed to be facing this way. She was supposed to have a shot, but now she's prone. Oh, no. We'll stop at 9 heat over, or on 11 or 10s. Yeah, we'll go for 2 heat over on 10s. I don't love it, but it is what it is. And last but not least, Hoser at the non-elite Griffin on 7s, or the Vedette on 6s, or Bullfrog on 1s. Do we want to go for Bullfrog? Do we have ammo fuel explosions on edge? I believe we do for pretty much all of our pilots, if not all of our pilots. In the meantime, yeah, we're gonna go for Bullfrog. We'll see if we can't get the kill. We'll do 1, 2, 3. Do 3 shots on 1s. Whoever needs to be taken off the board, Hoser is good to shoot at. Yeah, we're gonna go for Bullfrog this turn. But yeah, edge triggers. Through armor crits is the only thing I don't have checked for everyone. Ammo explosion and mask failures, I automatically check for everyone. Fuel explosion, I guess for our. Well, we don't have any. We don't have any tankers with edge. I don't think, at least not enough to make a point. Okay, Cronus, into the back of the Locust. Center torso rear, left torso rear, transfers into the center torso rear, destroyed by engine damage, or destroyed by damage. Okay, well. That is the Locust down to the Cronus. The Vedette hits the champion in the left arm for 5, down to 15. The Stalker at the Maxim hits it in the turret twice and blows the turret off the Maxim. The Vedette hits the Cronus in the left torso with a machine gun, down to 8. The Locust hits the champion in the center torso, down to 22, and the left torso with a machine gun, down to 18. The vehicles are grayed out. I thought they were selectable. Yeah, no. Different triggers for different types. Like, administrators have different things they can spend edge on. Techs have different things they can spend edge on. But it's all one list when you're trying to select it on the game. Let's see. The champion misses the Vedette with the LB-10X. Dang. catches it in the left side and the rear with 2 ER mediums and a medium laser to the turret. The Vedette is still up. Tsubasa at the Highlander hits it in the head with a large pulse laser. Boom! Kill for Tsubasa. The Maxim misses the champion. The Clint hits the Griffin in the right arm and the right leg, down to 7 and 8 in those locations. Griffin hits the champion in the left torso rear, down to 12 structure. The Man of War on 10s at the Griffin, hits it in the right torso, down to 10 there. And the Griffin hits Stiletto in the right torso. Would have been the head, but we rerolled that. To the right torso, down to 11 structure. Hoser at the Highlander catches it in the left arm and the left transfers into the left torso. Hits it in the center torso, down to 12. Hits it in the right torso, down to 5. Wait. Okay, yeah, the Highlander is dead by a headshot already. So, sorry, but Hoser wasted his shots this turn. And yes, that is a salvageable Highlander. It is not the 732. It doesn't have the Gauss rifle. So I don't know if we're going to be taking that. We can maybe... we can maybe refit it. We'll see. Physical attacks. Champion in the back of the Vedette. Let's see if we can't kick him to death. That'll be on a 4 for 12 damage. The Clint into the back of the Griffin on a 4 for 9 damage using the punch table. Griffin punches the Grizzly in the left arm for 6, down to 16. The Champion kicks the Vedette in the turret for 12, down to 3. The Griffin misses a kick at the Man of War on a 5, gets a 3. The Clint kicks the Griffin in the center torso rear, getting his crits on his engine. The Griffin needs a pair of 3s for missing a kick and getting kicked, gets a 7 and a 6. Even upgrade to a 736? I'm not familiar with the 736. But their Griffin, with the engine hit, is up to 13 heat. Our Clint is up to 3 heat. Our Cronus is up to 2 heat. Our Stalker is up to 4. Our Champion is up to 6. Our Man of War is holding at 2. Hoser is holding at 0. And their Griffin is up to 8. We've won initiative, and we are going last. Oh, their pilot is making their way off the board. Let's start with Hoser. We'll be moving forward at a walk. Next up is going to be the Stalker, who will be moving forward at a run. Stiletto. Like to back up 3 hexes into the back of the Vedette. The Champion. Like to back up 3 hexes into... maybe not. Hold on. Clint will like to wait on the Griffin, but Ash would like to wait on the... Ash would like to get up. Tsubasa would like to back up into the back of the Vedette. Champion can back up 4 hexes and try to keep the Vedette in medium laser range. Try to keep this Vedette in some kind of range. Medium range for everything. Okay, except for the medium laser. Yeah, okay, we could spend a turn cooling down anyways. C3I, Artemis 4 LRM-20, Streak 4, Gauss Rifle, and 10 double heat sinks. Okay. Artemis 4 LRM-20 is nice. Streak 4 is okay. Gauss Rifle is pretty nice. And 2 medium lasers. Okay. Oh, I thought the Comstar version was the 732, but I guess the Star League version and the Comstar version are different. Okay, so the Clint. Like to get in with the Griffin, which has not taken any hits. This is the Griffin with the 4.6 pilot. I guess we'll do that. That Griffin is doing that, so we will back up 2 hexes, and that'll put him at medium range for us. Needed a 4 to get standing, got a 7. Oh, but we turned our back on a Vedette. Dang. Okay, well. Let's start with Stiletto, who will fire everything on 5s and 3s into the back of that Vedette. We've got the Stalker, who has this foot platoon on 6s. So we'll skip the ER larges. We'll do a pair of 8s. We'll do a bunch of 8s here. We'll do an 8 and an 8 and a 7 and a 7 and a 7. That'll put us at 5 heat over. And hopefully that's enough to kill a foot platoon. Champion. At the foot platoon on a 4. So yeah, that'll be the cluster munition and some ERs. And we'll throw in the medium on a 6. Tsubasa into the back of the Vedette on 2s and a 4 and a 4. Yeah, that sounds good. The Clint at the Griffin on 6s and 5s. We'll skip the 7. Ash at the Griffin and medium range on 3s, so that'll be pretty much everything. We'll go 5 heat over to fire, yeah, all the mediums. Hoser has this Griffin on 4s. I'm hoping we can land 11 heat overs worth of PPCs, maybe catch him in the head or something. Oh, he went prone. He did go prone. Alright, Griffin 1N, number 128, selected heat-seeking LRM ammo due to better damage potential. Okay. The Vedette catches Ash in the right arm with the autocannon 5 down to 1 armor. The Vedette catches Stiletto in the left arm for 5 down to 7 structure. Stiletto catches the Vedette in the turret, destroys the Vedette, and then catches it in the machine gun ammo, which crits on the autocannon 5 ammo. The Vedette is super, super dead. The Stalker hits 1 guy, hits, oh wait, kills 2 guys, kills 4 guys, kills 4, 8, oh. No. Kills 2, 4, 6, 8 guys. 14 guys. 18 guys, 19, 20 guys. So from 28 down to 8 guys in that LRM, in that foot platoon. Okay, well, that was not really worth a full turn of shooting from a Stalker, but okay. We killed 20 guys from a foot platoon. The Champion catches the Flamer foot platoon number 131 for 4 guys with the LBX. 2 guys with the ER medium, 2 guys with the ER medium, 2 guys with the ER medium, and 2 guys with the medium from 28 to 16. Okay, so that was also kind of meh. Tsubasa at the Vedette hits it in the rear with a large pulse, hits it in the rear with a medium pulse. Or no, the right side with a medium pulse down to 11, and a small pulse to the rear. 6 LRMs to the left side and right side costs it half its movement points plus 1. So it goes from being, what, a 5-8 to a 2-3. The Clint at the Griffin catches him in the left torso with the ER large down to 10 armor. The Griffin at the Man-O-War misses on a 9. The Man-O-War at the Griffin hits him in the left torso, the right arm, the right torso. Misses the right leg to behind cover, the center torso, the left torso, left leg behind cover, left torso down to 0, right leg behind cover, right torso down to 0. The Griffin at the Cronus catches her with 4 LRMs to the left leg down to 18 armor. Hoser at the Griffin catches him in the right arm, the center torso, and the left leg. And the center torso again, critting on his engine. Griffin took 20 plus, needs a 4, gets an 11. Griffin Officer needs a 9, gets a 5 for 60 plus. Takes 6 damage to the center torso and left leg, down to 3 structure on that CT. Needs a 9 to avoid hurting the pilot, gets a 8. Needs a 3 to stay conscious, gets a 4. So the Officer mech is about to go down. The Commander mech is still in pretty decent shape. Alright, their commander is at 11, their officer is up to 7, or down to 7. Hoser's up to 11, Ash is up to 5, Champion is up to 7, Stalker is up to 5, Stiletto is up to 4, and our Clint is up to 5. We've won initiative going into the round 12. Oh. He's okay, so he's starting to run away. Move forward 1 hex. Stiletto will move forward 5 hexes. Stalker will move forward 2 hexes. The champion. Champion will jump to here, and we'll take out that foot platoon if nothing else presents itself. Tsubasa would like to back up as well. Clint like to maybe jump into the back of this Vedette. Ash like to be 4 hexes behind the Griffin. Alright. Oh, Ash, I forgot, with the busted leg actuator. Needs a 4, gets a 9. The Griffin needs a 6 to stand up, gets a 6. Pilot Monica Sandve flees the battlefield. She was... Okay, well, Monica got away. We'll just have to remember that. Stiletto into the back of the Griffin on a 4 and a bunch of 2s and a 4. We'll go 6 heat over for that. Ash the back of the Griffin on 5s. I'll go 8 heat over for that because I suspect this is going to be the last round. Stalker. The Vedette with a pair of ER larges on 8s and an ER medium on an 8. And the foot platoon on a pair of 9. No. platoon on a pair of 9s with the SRMs. That'll put us 4 heat over. The champion at the vedette, because no one else is, on a 3 and a bunch of 3s, and we'll go 12 heat over on 3s. Tsubasa at the vedette on a 1 with the large pulse. The medium pulse at the platoon. The LRMs at the vedette, that puts us 1 heat under, that's fine. The Clint. What does Hoser need to be shooting at? The jump platoon, maybe? Goes 7 heat over on the jump platoon, see if we can't take them out. And last but not least, the Clint. Clint will shoot at them on a 6 and a. You know what? We'll throw in another 6. Go 7 heat over. Alright, the Cronus hits the Griffin in the right torso rear, the right arm in the right torso rear. The Griffin is exploded. The Griffin takes 76 damage to the center torso. The Griffin misses the Grizzly on a 7. The Manowar hits the Griffin in the center torso rear a bunch, which is already dead. Vedette hits Tsubasa in the right arm for 5, down to 14. Stalker hits the Vedette in the front, down to 10. Hits it in the turret, causing an ammo explosion on the machine gun, and the AC-5 ammo explosion as well. SRM 6 to the foot platoon, kills 6 guys, 2 guys left alive. The champion hits the Vedette in the front, the turret on the left side, costing it a movement point. ER mediums to the front, to the front, to the front. Front must already be destroyed, and the turret must already be destroyed, because we're not doing any damage. The Grizzly hits the Vedette on the right side, hits the foot platoon for 6 guys to the down to 10, and the small pulse laser kills 14 guys. Kills the foot platoon. That is 1 dead Griffin, indeed it is. The Vedette is immobile and destroyed. The awesome Hoser hits the jump platoon for 4, 8, and misses. There's 3 guys left. The Griffin hits the Stalker for 6 LRMs to the center torso and left torso. The Clint hits the Stalker in the center torso, or the Clint misses on 6s twice. Tsubasa will punch the Griffin in the back of the head on a 5. Oh, we got him in the right torso for 7, down to 13. You felt bad for those guys? I don't. Everyone's running pretty hot right now, but we're like... There's a pilot down here. No, there's a jump platoon down here. Hoser will back up 1 so that he's got eyes on the jump platoon, which he will try to finish off this turn. Stiletto will wait. Stalker will advance on the Griffin. Not. Alright, the Griffin has decided to do a thing. The champion will back up into his flank, maybe try to punch him or something. Tsubasa back up into his left side as well. The Clint will advance on his front. And Ash will pick up this pilot. He didn't want to paint all those tiny guys on his mech. We'll see about that. Should just be one guy for a platoon, I think. Alright, you've got him on a 10, everything else is out of range. The Stalker has the Griffin and medium laser. Ooh. So we're gonna skip the ER larges, we're gonna skip the ER mediums, we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the mediums, that's 15. We're gonna go the SRMs, this is at 24. We'll do one of the ER larges then. And one of the ER mediums, because it does more damage than the regular mediums. We'll do 4 of the mediums, and we'll do the 2 SRMs. Puts us 2 heat over. It's fine. The champion into the left side of the Griffin, that'll be the LBX. The yellow will be everything. We'll go 13 heat over for that. Tsubasa into the side of the Griffin, that'll be the large pulse on a 4, the medium pulse on a 6, and the small pulse on an 8, and the LRM's on a 6. And that is his last shot of LRM ammo. The Clint is going to be an 8 and a 7. Skip the 9. Ash is going to be picking up a pilot, will also be out of range for everything else. Those are at the jump platoon. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. That puts us 3 heat over. Alright. Stalker hits the Griffin in the right arm, destroying it. Hits him in the center torso, destroying that. Okay, everything else of the Griffin is moot. The Awesome kills the foot platoon. Ash is not going to step on the pilot. We do have like 3 guys left in this foot platoon over here. This is not going to go well for that foot platoon. Alright. So who's going to get the kill on the infantry unit? I'm thinking probably the Cronus. On a 5 or a bunch of 5s. Stalker on a 5. Or a 5. Or a bunch of 7s. Champion, we'll skip the LBX. We'll do 2 ER mediums just so in case he gets a lucky crit we don't blow up. Tsubasa, everything. Clint. 1 over. Ash. Not in range. Poser is not gonna even take a shot. Okay, the Cronus gets the kill on the foot platoon. What? Oh, the pilot for the spider is probably still over there. We're gonna call victory. This is it. Mm. I don't know why my shoulder is bothering me so much right now. Okay, so, yes, we are going to save the salvage as we do. It'll let me. Yes. Save. And done. Yes, we controlled the battlefield. The Phoenix Hawk was inoperable. It did have to eject. It is missing its right torso, its right arm, and basically its left arm. It's also missing its right leg. It is going to need some jump jets reinstalled, and it is missing some lasers, which is unfortunate. The Man-O-War took an XL engine hit and a heat sink, which is going to be hard to replace. And the Cronus took heavy damage as well. Its right torso went internal, its left arm went internal, but didn't get any crits. So, that's all well and good, other than the Phoenix Hawk. That one heatsink. Alan Davi, pilot of the Phoenix Hawk. He did not die in the ejection. He shouldn't have. I thought he ejected successfully. Well, let's see. What do we want to salvage from this mess? Really not much of anything. We'd rather have the cash, to be honest. We've got a spider, a Jenner, a wasp, a Hetzer, a Firestarter, a Panther, a Scimitar. We've got the Highlander, which is inoperable. We've got the Griffin, which is irreparable. We'll take the Highlander. No, our objective, the pilot that we were trying to take, was picked up by the Panther. And then we destroyed the Panther, and that's when we stopped. That's when we lost track of the objective pilot. It wasn't one of the tanks, it was a mech. We'll salvage 45%, sounds good. Alright, and this is where RNG takes over. Did we capture? Captured the pilot of the Firestarter. We captured a couple guys from the foot platoon. Captured a couple guys from the foot platoon. Foot platoon flamer. 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 Foot platoon. Foot platoon. Foot platoon. Foot platoon. Foot platoon. And some more. A bunch of guys from that foot platoon. They're probably all going to need medical attention too. Full platoon, heavy hover APC, heavy tracked APC, Hetzer. We got the jump platoon and the jump platoon. Jump, 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 jump. The Panther, the Pegasus, no, the Scimitar, no, Scorpion, no, the Wasp. Okay, well. Primary op 4. Okay, that's not what we're looking for. Primary op 4. No, 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 no. Officer mech. No. We did not capture the officer. We did not capture the enemy ace. We did kill the enemy ace. Primary op 4. Primary op 4. Recon X. Recon X. I do not see a listing for our target pilot. Let's see what it wants to do at the end here. The 154 Spider, that goes to Hoser, according to my notes. Where's the other one? 155, the Panther, that one also goes to Hoser, according to my notes. Oh, no. And that does mean, let's see, Stiletto got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 kills for Stiletto. Let me jot that down. Stiletto got 8. Tugyu got the Vedette. Got the heavy tracked APC. Got the Maxim and the Griffin and the fire starter. That was Tugyu gets 5. Ash got the Wasp. Got the Scorpion. Got the Jump Platoon. Got the Falcon. So Ash gets 4. Okay, gonna be a lot of awards for this battle. Tsubasa and the Grizzly gets the Hetzer. Gets the Heavy Hover APC. Gets the Full Platoon Flamer. And gets the Highlander. So that is Tsubasa gets 4. Hoser. I already counted Hoser, right? He got like 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Jenner. 5, 6. Hoser got 6. Stiletto, we already have 8. To you already has 5. Davi gets the Scorpion. Davi only gets 1 kill. Ash, Hoser, Tsubasa. Stiletto, Tugyu, Ash, Tugyu, Hoser, MekHQ gets 1 kill. Alright, so. And apparently RNG is not on our side. RNG says that Wolverine pilot that we were trying to capture got away. So we did actually fail the objective. Even though we caused him to eject, he was picked up by an enemy pilot, or by an enemy unit that we destroyed, and our objective was to keep him alive. I guess he probably died or something. So that is a loss. Carpathice, hey, how's it going? Glad you could join us. Things were actually going really well. We did take some damage. We lost a heat sink that's going to be hard to replace. The Phoenix Hawk is currently inoperable. It's going to need a torso and a leg and an arm and a cockpit as we ejected. We were able to keep the pilot, but the objective we failed at because, like I was just saying, we caused him to eject. He was picked up by an enemy panther. We destroyed the panther, and I guess we killed the pilot that we were trying to capture. So that is how things are going. That said, we do need to give Hoser. Well, let's sort by XP first of all, and skill level, and then roll, and we'll come down here to the Mech Warriors. Okay, so Hoser, Fred Jones, gets 6 kills, so that is gonna be that's a bronze star for 3 XP. It's at 13. Wait, wasn't he already at 13? No, he spent an edge. He spent for an edge, so he's back up to 13 now. Let's see. Stiletto got 8 kills. That's Ruby. That puts her at 57 XP. Jeez. Tugyu got 5 kills. So that's gonna be a bronze star for him. Ash got 4 kills, and so did Tsubasa. Ash and Iandis. And Tsubasa. Tsubasa and Angato. Yeah. So yeah, like 5 bronze stars for that mission. That's not bad. We did. I mean, we took a loss on the mission, which is going to affect their morale. That said, it was. Not a marginal defeat. Because, like, we really did kick their butt. It's just we were trying to keep one of them alive and we didn't. Oh, excuse me. Alan Davi took some damage. He's got some internal bleeding, among other things. Let's see. Broken collarbone. We can send that to Elsa. Sprains, laceration, bruise, laceration, cuts, sprain, concussion, bruise. Lost his leg. That'll go to Delphi. Bruise, some cuts. Sprained, lost an arm. We can give that to Delphine. Sprained, laceration, cuts, some cuts, punctured lung, and a broken leg. Let's give that to Delphine. Mainly because Elsa's starting to fill up. Sprains and cuts, and lost a leg. Cuts, a sprain, a bruise, some cuts, lost her right leg. Broken left arm. Lost his right arm. Let's see. Bruise, a sprain, and a broken collarbone. Some cuts, laceration, and some cuts. We're gonna start assigning things to Maru. Laceration, bruise, broken ribs, sprain, bruise, and some cuts, some sprains, some cuts, broken collarbone, lacerations, sprains. Oh wait, lost his right leg. Lost her right hand. broken leg. Yeah. Give the broken leg to Delphine. Everyone else is going to go to Maru. So everyone's being seen by a veteran doctor or higher, most of them by elites, but you know, it is what it is. The repair bay. The Phoenix Hawk is going to need some attention. For our armor specialists, we've got Ben, Elena, Veronica, Guillaume, Jamel, and Tanika. Ben, you're an specialist. Let's do a rush job of 1/4. We can knock that out in 24 minutes. We'll do the left torso. 5 minutes. We'll do the left arm. In 8 minutes. Oh. Okay. And the left leg. It's quality B. We're in quality basic. Rush job 1/8. Okay, yeah. Works. Salvaging the medium laser. Oh, we can salvage the ER large. Nice. What's it gonna take to do that? That is gonna take Denise has planned tech. She can do that in half a day. Right. Torso is gonna take Fred Modry, Monroe. No, it's gonna take Fred Modry a day or it's gonna take him 2 days. And the right leg will have Ben Speth. It'll be a slightly more of a sure bet, but it'll take him an extra day to do that. We've got an actuator we could be replacing. We'll have Shada do that. Oh, no. Or we won't. Okay, well. Okay, so the left arm I need to salvage. Left arm. Can take out some actuators and a medium pulse laser. Have B take out the pulse laser? Barely, goodness. I'll have Ratnabala. Ratnabala is not a specialist of any kind. Okay, well, she will take out those actuators. And the small laser will go to a veteran with 120 minutes. That'll be Guillaume. No, Guillaume is an armor specialist. Viknock? Yeah, Viknock will take out the Viknock. Try to take out the laser. How about Daniel Apti? Okay, so that is everything out of the left arm that we need to replace. Let's see. Left arm, left arm, left arm, left arm. Where's the left? There's the left arm. Okay, so we can scrap that. And we can go extra time. Internals are Ben and Edeborg, both of whom are busy. Have Alexander do that on a 6? Left arm. Left arm, 45 ton. Yeah, we've we've got 5 of those, so we'll go ahead, we'll try that on a 6. Have Alexander take a crack at that. Let's see, the Cronus, we've got yeah, is doing that. That's 3 XP. Gained a 24th XP. Let's see, the champion took some armor damage. He's down to 72 minutes, 69 minutes. Nice. 7. 6 gets a 5. Dang. Spend 7 minutes on that 5 points of armor. And failed. Okay, we've got 9 minutes left. Okay, so we've got 4 minutes left with Guillaume. Armor specialists. Guillaume. Kai. Denise. No. Jamil is an armor specialist, though. Yes, yes, he is. So we can start knocking out these armors. Do job for let's see, that fusion engine. Ben and Edborg are both occupied, so we'll have we'll spend 25 minutes on that engine and fix it. Okay. Let's see, some actuators. We've got Yasrudin. Yeah, Yasrudin is our clan specialist. Who is our other one? Where is where's Sensi or whatever her name is? I don't see her. Maybe because we haven't changed the days yet. Yeah. Astrudin will go ahead and replace some actuators. And maybe a double sing. We'll have Random Baller replace the heat sink. That'll take 180 minutes. SRM4 can go to Chris, Ben, or Elena. Ben is busy. Where's Chris? Or Elena? I guess not. We'll have Penny go for the replacement on the SRM4, and she succeeds. We'll have her try to repair this right torso as well. The center torso, we'll have Kai take a crack at that. The left torso, we'll have Kostya take a crack at that. Still got some armor to be replaced. We'll have Shoyab. Shoyab is not a specialist of any kind, so he can spend 15, 30, 60, 45. Yeah. Okay. So the Cronus still needs let's see, we'll have Dulfikar do that. Right torso, we can have Dulfikar do that as well, actually. And the left arm. Champion, the left torso, we can have Dulfikar crack at that. Got the reloads, that brings them down to 150. Brings them down to 120. The Stalker needs some armor as well. We have Jamel Tamalika. Jamel still has time, so we'll have him doing armor. For 45 minutes, we'll have Dolphin doing ammo. Grizzly, we'll have Dolphin doing the ammo on that as well. On these ammo bins. We'll have Shada do one, hopefully. Have Ethan do the other, hopefully. Oh, barely. We'll have Dolphin do the reloads. Guillaume is out of time. Jamel was doing our armor, so we'll have him do those, and he gained an XP for it. Nice. The Cestus, we've got the armor or the ammo. We'll have Dolphin do those. We'll have Jamel doing armor. He's up to 1 XP, 23 XP. I was looking at costume for something. 23 XP is not bad. The Man of War needs its right torso repaired. We can have we'll have Susan, no, Veronica do that. Jamel, we'll hold off on that and that for the time being. Yeah, those are gonna be for Denise or Yasrud. This medium laser needs repairing. We can have Yasrud, no, have Ratnabala do that. Place medium laser, we'll have Sosic do the medium laser. The lower leg actuator, we can have Yasrud try to pick up some XP doing that. Anything else there is going to need a clan specialist. The Hunchback. Picked up a Hunchback apparently. Okay, everything else is salvage. So the Hunchback. Do we want to just sell the Hunchback? And the Highlander, like you guys said, we can refit. We are down to not that much standard armor. Armor standard 963 points. We will buy an additional 5 lots, 25 tons. Or there should be what, 400 points? Something like that. Man of War is waiting. The Hunchback we're doing repairs on now. We will have Ratnabala do the head armor. Needs its right torso replaced. That'll be a big job. The left leg is going to need to be replaced as well. That'll be maybe Anacito do today and tomorrow. The cockpit will have George done today and tomorrow on that. The hand actuator. Yes, we're going to try to pick up some XP doing that. Let's see, the left leg armor. Zuko do that. Have I do that. Jamel can do this in 40 minutes. Right arm, we can have Zuko do that in 30 minutes. Sosik do that in 70 minutes. That in 45. Okay, okay. We're coming along, we're coming along. The left arm we can have maybe not Shasta do that. Well, that'll be a 405-minute job. We'll have Janet do that. The Highlander is going to take some work. The High Scout drone carrier, we are going to be salvaging the heck out of that. We'll be doing the stabilizers at ×4. That'll be MekHQ will do 1. Marsland will do 1. Brian Owliff will do 1. She'll do that. Where's Doodle? Doodles can do armor. The stabilizers, we're going to we'll have MekHQ do 1, have Sabra do another, random charge ammo bin. We'll take that out at double time so we don't risk damaging that. The drone carrier control system, 5 drones. We will have Marie Teresa do that. It'll take her all day, but there's no risk of damaging it. The engine will be a 3-day job for Elena and Elena. The cargo bay door will be a 5-day job for Leonidas. The Drillson, we are apparently not stripping out. Okay, the Maxim, which we are definitely stripping out. ×4 for those. That'll be Pasquale will do a couple of those. Kirti Thandre will do a couple of those. Antonio will do one of them. Doodles again, we'll do some armor for Doodles. Oh man, my shoulder. It's really starting to bother me. I have to call it early, guys. Let's see. Engine, Amelia will take out on a 5+. Yes, successfully. We've got some 10 charge ammo bins here, which we want to be careful with. We'll have Felique do 1, have Zahur do the other, or try to and fail. Let's see. Hamid can try to take off this machine gun ammo bin. Alarm 5 ammo bin. We can have Philip take that on. We'll have, you know what? We'll have Doodles take out this SRM ammo bin on a 3. That'll take him today and tomorrow. Need to send the Silent K to the medics for his shoulder. It's starting to feel that way. Jeez. I don't have anyone that can take out the sensors today, and all of these weapon systems I'm probably going to want to take out at ×4. The Manticore will have Noodles is already busy, so stabilizers. Will be ×4. The medium laser, LRM10, SRM6, and the PC will all be ×4. Let's see, the ammo bins, the engine, and the sensors will all be ×4 as well. Alright, so Lori Show will take out the PPC, Hanlon will take out the SRM6, Amelia will take out the LRM10, Philip will work on the LRM10 ammo bin, that'll be I think a 2-day job for him. Bogomil take on this tandem charge ammo bin, that'll take him probably 6 days. Pang Sub will start on the engine. That'll be a couple of days for him as well, because I suspect he's doing maintenance. And then Mary Louise will start on the sensors, and that will also be a several-day job for her. Antonio Russell will start on a stabilizer. Okay, so that is all of the tanks being worked on. Let's see, the Max, we're just salvage the medium laser still. We'll have Ogiko do that actually in a normal time. The cockpit, we can have Ogiko start on that. It'll take him a couple of days. Or we can have Oliver do that over a couple days. Yeah, we'll do that. The Man of War needs some armor, so that's all ferrofibrous, that's all clan tech. That's going to wait for Denise or Yastruden. Let's see, the right torso on the Hunchback, we can have Susan do that on a 6+. Oof. I don't know, guys, it's starting to get real bad. I think I need to take a break. I'm gonna go ahead and save it here, and I do apologize. Wait, no, hold on. Let me at least advance 1 day. I will hold out long enough to advance 1 day. Man of War is gonna be that. Let's see, the Highlander. Yeah, I think it's just the way I'm sitting. Cause like my mouse is down here, and it's just like I don't know. It's just what it feels like. 150, we'll do Veronica. We'll do 190. That'll be Shasa. Nope. 125 will be Shasa. Right leg, we're going to grab component. Must remove all the location. Okay, so right leg. And we're going to salvage. So that's a couple of actuators. That's gonna be Kostya can do 1.5 time, hopefully. Big Knock can do 1 in 45 minutes. Okay. Back to repair. Back to all. Right leg with a bad hip. We're going to scrap it. We're just gonna do all of this at ×4. Yeah, we'll do. Alright, salvaging the heatsink. None of our techs have more than an hour of time left. We do have a couple people with an hour left. So let's we'll have Yasrudin do some ammo. Alright. Actuators. 4. Alright. I think. Yeah, let's go ahead and maintain. We got the Highlander. We'll have Ethan. Ethan's not a specialist of any kind, so yeah, we'll have him do the mana war. The Hunchback. Do we need a Hunchback? I don't think we need a Hunchback. I think we're gonna sell this. I don't know. High Scout, the Manticore, the Drillson, the Maxim. Yeah, I think we can advance the day. With unmaintained units. And now we're going to save our campaign. Finally having advanced the day after like 3 weeks. And we are going to spend the next 20 minutes recovering my arm. Yes, we'll, alright. Thanks for joining me, everybody. Varenk, Carpathice, Mr. McGorilla, and Thing King, thanks for joining me. Don't forget to like, comment, follow, subscribe, join the community. Link to the Discord is in my bio. And if you'd like to leave a comment on my YouTube videos, that is also always appreciated. We'll see you next week. Until then, have a good day. Have a good weekend. Have a good week. We'll see you then.